Vandeham Sri Guru
Ramanucharya, Vishnu Swami, Madhyacharya, Nimbarka, there are 4 Vaishnava sampradaya. So they are all sannyasis. Now directly our sampradaya is Madhva Gauriya Sampradaya. Gauriya Sampradaya means the Vaishnavas of the Bengal. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is accepted as the supreme Guru of this Sampradaya. So his Guru was Ishwar Puri and his Guru was Madhavendra Puri. And this Madhavendra Puri belonged to the Madhva Sampradaya. Therefore, our Sampradaya, this disciplic succession is called Madhva Gauriya Sampradaya. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also accepted sannyas in very young age when he was only 24 years. Why? Tatyathunam Rajyala king dharmishthyarja vachasa jatagadharannam. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was very, very well situated. He was born in a very respectable, high Brahmin family. Jagannath Mishra. In mother's side, Nilamba Chakravarti. He was very respectable Brahman. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's learning, nobody could excel him. He was so learned scholar. When he was 16 years old, he debuted one of the most learned scholars of India, Keshav Bharati. So learning, family and wife, personally goddess of fortune, Lakshmi Priya and Vishnu Priya, most beautiful and young. Vishnu Priya was his second wife. So faithful, so beautiful, personally goddess of fortune, such wife. And mother, most affectionate. There is no comparison with such a mother. So this was an influence. When he was 20 years old, he could by his command gather 100,000 people to protest against Kazi. He was so popular. So popularity, born in high family, having good wife and good mother, everything complete, still he took sannyas. That's what it is going to say. Purvatamai Mahadabhi. Why? To show mercy to the fallen souls. Maya Mridanga Dayitaya. Just to show mercy to the fallen souls. This is the meaning of sannyas. One must be very merciful. Vaishnavas, they are merciful. All devotees of God, Vaishnava, they are merciful.
That his wife, Vishnu Priya, he was chanting Hare Krishna, and one down finish, he counted it with 1 grain of rice. 1 down finish, 1 grain rice. So as many rounds finish, he'll eat only so much rice, that's all.
He did that?
Yes.
Oh. How he did that all the time?
Yes, that was from 16 years till death, he was doing that.
Because in the beginning, because we are accustomed to eat voraciously, so don't try to eat less artificially. You eat, but try to minimize it. The more, therefore, there are prescription of fasting. At least 2 compulsory fasting in a month. And there are other fasting days. The more you can reduce your sleep and eating, you keep good health, especially for spiritual purpose, but not artificially. Not artificially. But when you advance, naturally you will not feel. Just like Raghunath Das Goswami, there are examples. Raghunath Das Goswami was very rich man's son, and he left home. So he joined Lord Chaitanya. So his father, he was the only son, very beloved son, very nice wife, left everything. So and left means stealing, without saying anything. Somewhere or other he left home. And the father could understand he has gone to Lord Chaitanya at Puri. So he sent 4 servants, because he was a very rich man, and 400 rupees. 500 years ago, 400 rupees mean 20 times at the present time. So, first of all he accepted that, father has said, all right. So how you are spending money? So he was inviting all the sannyasis in Jagannath Puri. There are many sannyasis, renounced order. And every month he was offering feasting. Then after a few days, Lord Chaitanya inquired his secretary, Sarup Damodar, nowadays I don't get any invitation from Raghunath. What happened? Sir, he has stopped accepting his father's money. That's very nice. He thought that I have renounced everything and I am enjoying my father's money. This is all nonsense. He refused. He asked the man, you go home, I don't want money. Then how is living? He is standing on the staircase of Jagannath temple, and when the priests go home with their prasadam, they offer something and he is satisfied. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, this is all right, very nice. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was inquiring how he is standing there. So he saw him standing. So Raghunath Das Goswami, after a few days, he stopped that standing. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu inquired his secretary, I don't see Raghunath standing there. What he is doing? No, sir, he has given up there standing because he thought, I am standing just like a prostitute, somebody will come and give me some. No, I don't like this. That's very nice. Then how is eating? He is collecting some rejected rice in the kitchen, and that he is eating. So to encourage Raghunath Das Goswami, one day Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went to his room. Raghunath, I heard that you are eating very nice food stuff and you are not inviting me. So he was not replying. So he was finding out where he has kept that rice. And he took and immediately began to, sir, you do not eat. This is not fit for this. It is Jagannath's prasadam. How do you say it is not fit? Just to encourage him. He may not think that I am eating this idiot. In this way, Raghunath Das Goswami reduced his food stuff. Ultimately, every alternate day, only one piece of what is called butter, so much. And he was offering him, bowing down hundreds times. chanting so many times. Sankha Purvaka Nama, you have heard it while singing 6 Goswami song. Sankhya Purvaka Nama Gananati Bhi Kalavasani Krito. So there are very nice examples of minimizing all material necessities up to the point nil. You see? But that is not possible for everyone. Don't try to imitate Raghunath Das Goswami. But because they were associates of Lord Chaitanya, each one of them showed some example, unique example, how Krishna consciousness can be advanced. But our business is not to imitate them, but try to follow them. Try to follow them as far as possible. Not artificially. Therefore here it is said, there is no possibility of one's becoming a yogi if you try to become immediately Raghunath Das Goswami by imitating. You will fail. Whatever progress you have made, that will be finished. No, not that. You eat, but don't eat more. That's all. Eating more is no good. You eat. If you are elephant, you eat 100 pounds. But if you are ant, you eat 1 grain. Don't eat 100 pounds imitating the elephant. You see? God has given food to the elephant and to the ant. But if you are actually elephant, then you eat like elephant. But if you are ant, don't eat like elephant, then you will be trouble. In Bombay, I was then doing some business. All of a sudden, perhaps on this date, sometimes between 9 or 10 December, at that time Guru Maharaj was indisposed little, and he was staying at Jagannath Puri on the seashore. So I wrote him later, my dear master, your other disciples, brahmachari, sannyasi, they are rendering you direct service, and I am a householder. I cannot live with you. I cannot serve you nicely. So I do not know how can I serve. Simply an idea, I was thinking of serving him. How can I serve him seriously? So the reply was dated 13 December 1936. In that letter, he wrote, "My dear such and such, I am very glad to receive your letter. I think you should try to push our movement in English." That was his writing, and that will good to you and to the people who will help you. And that was his instruction. And then in 1936, on the 31st December, that means just after writing this letter, a fortnight before his departure, he passed away. But I took that order of my spiritual master very seriously. But I did not think that I'll have to do such and such thing. I was at that time a householder. But this is the arrangement of Krishna. If we strictly try to serve spiritual master, his order, then Krishna will give us all facilities. That is the secret. Although there was no possibility, I never thought, but I took it little seriously by studying a commentary by Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur on the Bhagavad Gita. In the Bhagavad Gita, the verse Bhavashatmika buddhi rekiha kurunandana, in connection with that verse, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur gives his commentary that we should take up the words from the spiritual master as our life and soul. We should try to carry out the instruction, the specific instruction of the spiritual master very rigidly, without caring for our personal benefit or loss. So, I tried a little bit in that spirit. So he has given me all facilities to serve him. Things have come to this stage that in this old age I have come to your country and you are also taking this movement seriously, trying to understand it. We have got some books now, so there is little foothold of this movement. If you have got a tinge of spiritual qualification, that will go with it. Because you are spirit soul, you are eternal. Therefore, whatever spiritual activities you do, that is also eternal. Now the question is that does it mean that Krishna is hankering after your service? We are advising everyone that just become a servant of Krishna or his representative. Krishna and his representative is identical. That is explained in the Gurvast. Samsara Dhavanala, you chant this song in the last verse, that is Sakshadharitena Samasta Shastri. The representative of Krishna is not different from him. That is the way of dealing even in the material field. Anyone's representative is as good as the proprietor. Even an ordinary canvasser, he comes to book some order from you, but as soon as he signs on behalf of such and such company, then the company is responsible for his signature because he is representative. Even if he has transacted some business at a loss, the company has to bear it. Even there is no property, the company cannot refuse the contract because it has been signed by a representative. Is it not a fact? What do you think? This is business dealing. As soon as a man signs for such and such company, it doesn't matter. Just like representative, ordinary policeman, he comes with a paper. Here is a warrant for you. You have to go immediately. What this he can say, what you are? You are non-significant. No. He is representative of government. Therefore, you have to abide by his rule, abide by order. So in the material world also, representative's value is there. Similarly, Sakshadharitena Samasta, the spiritual master is representative of Krishna. And Vishwanath Chakravarti advises that in all the scriptures it is stated that spiritual master is identical with the Supreme Lord. Sakshad Haritya. Sakshad means exactly the same. Sakshad. Not that indirectly. Sakshad means directly, just like face to face. If you see the representative of Krishna, that means you are seeing Krishna. Because you have to see Krishna through that representative, otherwise there is no seeing Krishna. He is the transparent via media. Everyone has no idea what is Krishna. And because the representative of Krishna induces one to see Krishna and gives him knowledge and intelligence and tactics how to see Krishna, therefore he is as good as Krishna. That is the verdict of all Shastra. Sakshad Harittena Samasta Shastra. Samasta means all. And Shastra means scripture. Shastra, Vedic literature, authorized literature. That is the verdict. Kintu Prabhuja, but it does not mean, not like the Mayavadi. The Mayavadi, they present, he is Krishna. But Vaishnava, spiritual master, he does not say that I am Krishna. He says I am humble servant of Krishna. That is his position. But the servant, why is as good as Krishna? Because he is the most confidential servant. Therefore he is as good as Krishna. So, here the question is that a disciple, a follower is advised to serve Krishna. Krishna is far away, his representative, just like cats and dogs. Vaishnava Thakur Tomaro Kukur Boliya Jana Ho More. Bhaktivedanta Thakur has written one song. Vaishnava Thakur, a spiritual master or a Vaishnava, is called Thakur. Just like we say Bhaktivedanta Thakur. Thakur means as good as God. Thakur. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. So, Vaishnava, who is actually representative of Krishna, he is also Thakur. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, we say. Baladev Vidyabhasan Thakur. All the big Vaishnavas, those who are representative of Krishna, they are called Thakur. So, Vaishnava Thakur Tomaro Kukur. Vaishnava, the Bhaktivedanta Thakur is addressing, my dear Vaishnava, devotee of Lord Krishna, you are Thakur, you are as good as Krishna. So, you accept me, Tomaro Kukur, you accept me as your dog. So he has sung a very lengthy song, Tomaro Kukur Boliya Jana Ho More. You please accept me as your dog. And then he described as the dog watches the door, no outsiders are allowed to come in. So he says, I shall always watch your door. I shall not allow any non-devotee to enter your house. He is saying like that. And for my food, whatever remnants of food he will throw me, I shall be satisfied with that. In this way, he has presented himself as a dog to the devotee. So, why this instruction? Does the Vaishnava require a dog or Krishna require any servant? So this verse says that Naivatmana Prabhurayam Nirjalabha Purna. The Lord, Prabhu, or his representative, he does not require any service. He does not require any service. Then what is the use of offering myself as a dog, as a servant? He is not in need of a dog or a servant. Nijalabha purna. Nija means own. Labha. Labha means gain. Purna. Purna means fully. He has Krishna. Krishna is full himself. Saraisajya Purna. Purna means complete. He is full of all opulences. Nobody is richer than him. Nobody is reputed than him. Nobody is powerful than him. Nobody is beautiful than him. Nobody is learned than him. Nobody is renouncer than him. Let's see. Krishna has created, God created this world. But God does not come here. He has got his own place. Kingdom of God. That's the renouncer. You do whatever you like, you take, enjoy. You want to enjoy. You want to become God. You want to imitate all life. Take this world, material world, and do whatever you like. Who can be renouncer than him? If you construct a small building, it is my building. No trespasser allowed. Just see how Krishna is renouncer. God created. The God is, nobody is more renouncer than God, Krishna. So, how we can satisfy him by becoming his dog or servant? He can create millions of servants like you. Why he shall be anxious to accept you? A fourth class or not even what class, no classification. So here it is said, Prabhu, Ayam Prabhu, Krishna, is Nijalabha Purna. He is complete in himself. There is no need of any service for him. Otherwise, unless he is complete, how he can be God? Similarly, if question is raised, all right, if Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, is complete, that's accepted. Then how his representative is complete? So he requires some servant or dog. No, he is also complete. How is complete? Because the complete is his property. Krishna is his property. Therefore he is also complete. Just like the father is very rich man, and the little son, he is not rich man. But because he is rich man's son, therefore he is rich man. Automatically. Jang labdha chapurang labhang mannate nadikang tataha. The Bhagavad Gita is point that if you can achieve Krishna, how you can achieve Krishna? Krishna does not require any service from you, but the love. If you can achieve Krishna, then you will feel that I don't require anything more. Jamalabdha, by gaining which a person thinks complete, full. Guru Maharaj said, when he saw Vishnu, he said, Swamin kritatosmi baramajat. My dear Lord, my all desires and demands are now fulfill. I don't want it. This is Krishna consciousness. If actually one becomes Krishna conscious, he has no more demand for anything material.
Now this Srimad Bhagavatam, which is in this table, this book is a great, a grand edition of Srimad Bhagavatam. Each verse contains 8 commentaries by great stalwart devotees. They represent different disciplic succession of devotees. There are 4 authorized disciplic succession. As I have already mentioned, that Brahma is one of the authorities. Similarly, he has got the disciplic succession from Brahma. From Brahma to Narad, from Narad to Vyasdev, from Vyasdev to Madhyacharya, from Madhyacharya to I am making shortcut. From Madhyacharya to Madhavendra Puri, from Madhavendra Puri to Ishwar Puri, from Ishwar Puri to Lord Chaitanya, from Lord Chaitanya to Sarup Damodar, from Sarup Damodar to 6 Goswamis, Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, from Goswami to Krishnadas, Kaviraj Goswami, the author of Chaitanya Charitamrita, and from him Narottam Das Thakur, and from Narottam Das Thakur, Vishwanath Chakravarti, from Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur to Jagannath Das Babaji, from Jagannath Das Babaji to Bhaktivedanta Thakur, from Bhaktivedanta Thakur to Gaur Krishna Das Babaji Maharaj, and from Gaur Krishna Das Babaji, my spiritual master, and then we are descendants. In this way, the disciplic succession is coming. And what is the specific condition, or what is the significance of the disciplic succession? The disciplic succession, if you receive knowledge from the descendants of this authority or disciplic succession, then you get the perfect knowledge. Perfect knowledge. Perfect knowledge is imparted by the Supreme Perfect God, and it is received by Brahma, and the same knowledge is handed over to Narada. Narada hands over to Vyasdev. Vyasdev hands over to, just like a ripe fruit on the top of the tree. If it falls down, all of a sudden it is destroyed. But if it is handed over from up to down, 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 then it comes as it is. As it is. Then you can enjoy the reality. Now Krishna says, Sakale Juvanasta Parante. Sakale Neha Juvanasta Parante. Now, this parampara system of disciplic succession has broken by the influx of time. Just imagine it was coming down from the sun planet, and there is every possibility. Suppose if I hand over some knowledge unto you, and you hand over to some other in succession, there is possibility that the exact knowledge which I delivered at the beginning, there may be some deviation. That is called breakage of the parampara system. So Krishna says that parampara system is by the force of time. It is now broken, therefore I again begin that parampara system with you also. Therefore, if we understand Bhagavad Gita as it was understood by Arjuna, then we get the real knowledge. That is the way of understanding parampara. Although we are not present before Krishna, but if the message of Krishna is received through the parampara system as it was understood by Arjuna, then we get directly the message from Krishna. This is the system. But if I interpret in my own way, then the parampara system is broken. So this parampara system from Lord Chaitanya, as we have given account just now, we do not manufacture any knowledge by our fertile brain. We accept knowledge as it is coming down from the Supreme Authority. That is the process of it. That is perfect knowledge. That is perfect knowledge.
When the Smarta Brahmins, they objected that this Gaudiya Sampradaya is not Vedic. How one is Vedic? Any Sampradaya, if you inaugurate some party, then he must comment on the Vedanta Sutra, otherwise that party is not bona fide. That is Vedic rule. One must understand what is Brahma Sutra. So because there was no particular commentary on the Brahma Sutra by the Gaudiya Sampradaya on account of presence of Srimad Bhagavatam, so they objected. So this information was given at that time to Vrindavan. Vrindavan, Vishwanath Chakravarti, you have heard the name of Vishwanath Chakravarti. He is also Acharya and vastly great scholar. So all the Vaishnavas requested him that please write a commentary on the Vedanta Sutra, otherwise they are objecting that we are not Vedic. At that time he was very old, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. So he thought it wise. He asked this Baladev Vidyabhushan, he happened to be just like his disciple, that I am very old now, I cannot go out of Vrindavan, so you take up this job and write one commentary on the Vedanta Sutra immediately. So he took up the matter. He has written many other books, Baladev Vidyabhushan. So he immediately started for Jaipur, Govindaji's temple. And this is the Acharya. Unless I am authorized, unless I am empowered, how I can write? This is Vaishnava. Not that because I have got some ABCD knowledge, I can write something. No. That's like one civil service officer, Mr. Gupta, sent me one commentary on the Bhagavad Gita. Perhaps you know, you have delivered that, returned that manuscript. So I immediately pointed out that there are so many discrepancies. We cannot publish this. So they are taken back. So he thought that because he is ICS officer, civil service officer, very big officer in India, therefore he can write commentary on Bhagavad Gita. These nonsense things are going on. Anyone, he has got some ABCD knowledge, he thinks that I can write and something. No. You cannot write anything unless you are authorized by the discipleship. You have no access in it. So this Baladev Vidyabhushan went to Jaipur, and for 3 days continually he laid himself flat, just like we offer obeisances in that way, without taking any food and water, asking permission from Govind, whether I shall write. Of course he was ordered still to confirm it, that Vishwanath Chakravarti has asked me to write, but if you confirm it, then I shall be in that. So Govindaji informed me, yes,
You write, I give you order, I immediately write. So he began to write this Bhasha, commentary of Vedanta Sutra, and it came out very, very successful. Govinda Bhasha commentary on Vedanta Sutra available, this is in Sanskrit. But we are describing the same conclusion in our different books. In Srimad Bhagavat also the same conclusion is there. You don't require to read separately, but because the Smarta Brahmins challenge that you are not Vedic, because you have no commentary on the Vedanta Sutra, so this Baladev Vidyabhushan gave us the Govinda Bhasha. Since Krishna departed from Vrindavan, from Mathura, the inhabitants of Vrindavan, especially Maharaj Yashoda, Nanda Maharaj, Srimati Radharani, the gopis and the cowherd boy, they are simply thinking of Krishna in every state. They are feeling that Krishna was playing in this way here. Krishna was blowing his flute in this way here. Krishna was joking with us in this way. Krishna was embracing us like this way. So, this Leela Smaran, this Leela Smaran association of Krishna is a most recommended factor by great devotees. Even Lord Chaitanya, he was also enjoying this Leela Smaran association of Krishna when he was at Puri. In other words, those who are on the most exalted position of devotional service and ecstasy, they can live with Krishna always by remembering his pastimes. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur has given us one transcendental literature of the name Krishna Bhavanamritam. Krishna Bhavanamritam. This Krishna Bhavanamritam is full with Krishna's pastime, and those who are in the elevated condition of devotion service, they always remain absorbed in Krishna thought by reading such a book. Any book of Krishna Lila. In this book, Krishna has teachings of Lord Chaitanya. They are actually solace for devotees who are feeling the separation of Krishna.